Hi, this is Natalie with Imago Day Yoga, and today we are going to work on our core like we've been doing for the month of January, but today we're going to actually incorporate some cardio, so it's going to be yoga, cardio, core is what we're aiming for today. Something I want you to be cognizant of and be very mindful of your body is go at the pace that feels okay to you. Don't push yourself too hard. If something's too crazy, just slow it down. Remember to breathe. I'll try to also cue the breath like I always do, but please remember to breathe. Go at your own pace. There's a few of these flows that we're going to do that you may not want to do the whole thing. Like you'll just do part of it. The goal is to activate that core and work up a sweat. So as long as you're doing that, you're winning. Okay. All right. We're going to make our way back to the mat, or at least I am. And while I do that, if you haven't already, give me a like and a subscribe. Or at least maybe after the video, like and subscribe if you decide you like me. All right. So we'll start on the mat, seated, getting a quick warm up. Take a big inhale breath. And exhale, let it go. One more time, big inhale. And release. Then go ahead and switch over to tabletop. We'll just warm up the spine a little bit. Make sure your hands are directly under shoulders. Knees directly under hips. Inhale, drop the stomach, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, arch the back, pull that pelvis in, look back towards your thighs. Again, inhale, drop that stomach, lift that chest, look up. Exhale, go the other way. And bring it back to a neutral spine. Maybe walk the hands out a little bit if you need to and come into that plank pose, straight arm. Pause for a second, check in on the posture. Middle finger should be pointed to the top of the mat. Bend your elbows, they should be right near the rib cage. If you're going out like this, you need to rotate the elbows in so you can keep them close. All right, push it up and back for a downward facing dog. We'll take a couple breaths, big inhale. Exhale, let it go. You should be feeling that lift up and back core is already working, big inhale. Release. One more big breath. Let it go. Then we're going to come into a forward fold, so start to bend the knees. Look forward, hopper step to the front of the mat. Inhale it up for a half lift. Exhale, let it back down. Inhale, raise it up. Get a big stretch, palms together, down to heart center, into mountain. Mountain, you should be sucking in, pulling it all the way up through the rib cage. Maybe use your hands to help feel how that lift should be. And use those muscles, activate the muscles all around the core. Big inhale. Release. One more time, big breath. Let it go. Next inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, hopper, step it back to your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. And then exhale it back, downward facing. We'll take 2 big breaths before getting into it. Big inhale. Exhale. One more time, one more big breath. All right, the first one's going to be a pretty simple flow. We're just going to hinge forward into plank. Optional push up and push it back. Keep going, do that again. Push it up and back. If you're wondering about the breath, inhale to go forward. You can exhale to push it down and inhale it back up. Again, keep going. Keep breathing. Find that breath and that movement. If you're not breathing and moving, slow it down so that you can breathe and move at the same time. Keep going, a few more. Again, push-up is optional. Just keep going. Starting to feel the burn, working up a little bit of a sweat. I'm going to do a couple more. You do what you can do. Maybe you're going faster than me. Maybe not. Do what you can do. Okay, take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Then we're going to do like 2 quick sun A's. So bend those knees, look forward, hopper step to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lowers it down. Inhale, raise it up, get that stretch. Palms together, down to heart center. Take 1 big breath, pulling everything in. And release. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, plant those hands, hopper, step it back to the plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale it back, downward facing. Take one big breath. Then bend those knees, look forward, hopper step to the front of the mat. Inhale it up halfway. Exhale it down. Inhale, reach it up. Big stretch, palms together, down to heart center. One big inhale. Release. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Pause this time in the fold. Take a breath. Then inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale, get one more stretch. And then forward, fold it all the way back down, planting the hands, hopping or stepping it back to your plank. And lower it down, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing. And then exhale it back, downward facing. All right, I'm gonna have a couple options for you. One of them, you're gonna hop forward and backwards. You're making sure to activate that core, keeping your balance. If that is too iffy for you, then you can go back to this one, hinging forward and backwards, okay? All right, but if you can, bend those knees, hop forward. Exhale as you do, inhale to push it back. Exhale forward, inhale back. Exhale forward, inhale back. Couple more of those, keep going. You got your own pace. Take your time with it. Big breaths as you go. Remember, exhale forward, inhale back. Once again, kicking my own butt. Big inhales and exhales. All right, lower all the way down to the mat from wherever you are. If you're in down dog, hinge it forward, then lower down to your mat. We're gonna take a break and work on the back. Big inhale to lift the chest. Exhale it down. Do that again, lift just the chest. No hands on the ground, use the back muscles. Exhale it down. This time, bend the knees, flex the feet. You're gonna inhale the chest up and try to stomp the ceiling with your feet. A skydiver, keep breathing. Then release it down, push yourself back to a child's pose. Take deep breaths. Big toes together, knees are wide so your body has room to sink down. And breathe. Take another big inhale. And release. One more time, big breath. Let it go. And start to press into the palms. Next inhale, you're hinging back into your plank pose. And pushing it back for your down dog. Take a big inhale. And release. We're going back to our mountains. So bend those knees, look forward, hopper step to the front of the mat. Big inhale. Exhale it down. Inhale, bring it up. Palms together, down to heart center. Take 2 big breaths. One more time, big breath. And inhale those arms up. We're gonna sink down into toe stand and exhale, bring the hands down. Sink down all the way to your heels as close as you can. If you're kind of up here, that's okay. Just get as low as you can. Try to get on top of your heels. Take a breath. And then we're going to slide down into boat. You can find boat however you want to. Make sure you respect your body. If boat hurts your back, maybe try planting the feet, leaning back, or planting the hands and just lifting the feet. Find where your boat is. Maybe your legs are straight up. That's awesome. Find your boat. Big inhales and exhales. All right, one more time. Big inhale and exhale. Go ahead and extend boat out and bring it back in. You guessed it. This is our next flow. Inhale it, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Find your pace. Breathing with the movement. If you can't breathe and move, you're going too fast. Go at your pace. Keep flowing. Few more. Almost there. And then lower all the way down to the mat. Get a big stretch. And relax down. Just for a second, start bending the knees into the chest. There's one more thing that we are going to do. So take a moment, take a breath. My cat is in the way, I'm kind of scared. But what we're going to do now is we're actually going to try to roll up into standing. It's okay if you can't make it, but just getting that rock and roll motion will be good. That is already a good core workout, so you can stay right here. I'm feeling it already. But if you can, try to come up. Closer you can, the better. Make sure you are breathing. Breathing as you come down, exhaling up. Take a big stretch if you make it. And then you're coming back down, rolling down and doing it again. We're almost done. Again, keep breathing. Try not to squish any animals. It's been a long time since I've done this, so it's really hard. Take a break if you need it. We are almost done. Do just a couple more. Here's that. I'm really kicking my own butt. All right, wherever you're at, go ahead. Take a break. Bring those knees back into chest. If you got to standing, come back down to the ground. Hug in those knees. We're going to start cooling down. Big breath. Then take those feet up into the air. And we're going to do an inversion. You can choose just to stay here in waterfall or maybe come into happy baby. If you want to get one more core workout, you can hover the feet down. This is an option for you. Or if you want to, come into shoulder stand. Make sure you do not move your neck. If you're coming into shoulder stand, you want to keep the gaze on your toes as you lift the feet up. Energy coming out through your legs, up through the soles of your feet. Trying my best to straighten here. Really activating that core and lifting. Keep breathing. And then if you came into shoulder stand, start to lower down. If you want to come through plow, you can. Or just bring the knees towards your face and roll down. I'm going to come up into a brief boat. And then extend back down, stretching it out. Oh, all right, y'all, we made it. Again, bend the knees in. This time, if you didn't come into happy baby, you can come into happy baby. Or just tuck the knees in, breathing, slowly letting the heart rate come back down. You can come into a quick spinal twist, dropping the knees over to one side, looking over the opposite shoulder. Taking a couple breaths. Bring those knees back to center, let the spine settle. We're going to take the knees over to the other direction. Again, taking a few breaths on this side. Then go ahead and bring those knees back to center. I'm going to kick those feet up into the air briefly and start to lower them down. We're going to come into a brief Shavasana. Take your time lowering the legs, activating that core one more time. Oh, once your feet hit the mat, start to relax everything. Maybe take another deep inhale. And exhale. You can take a couple of those if you need to. Shut down the eyes. We'll just be here for a minute. Check in on the body. Release the tension in the forehead. Unclench the jaw. Start to feel the weight of your body on the mat. Let yourself be heavy. You might still feel the heart rate up. Just breathe into it, letting it calm back down. Go ahead and start to stretch up. Getting one more big full body stretch. And relax back down into the mat. Pull the knees in towards the chest. Might hug them in one more time. And slowly roll up to a seating position. Then shut down the eyes briefly. We'll take 2 breaths together. Take a big inhale. Release. That next one goes super slow. We're going to hold it at the top. Breathe it in. Then hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Push it all out. Holding at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. And then just breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Next inhale. Bring the arms up. Palms together and down to heart center. Thank you for joining me for today's workout. Namaste. All right, thank y'all. So the month of January, I did core. I'm thinking about doing thighs, lower half of the body for next month. If there's something that y'all would rather see, though, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, that's what I'll go for. Starting next week, we'll have more of a lower body workout for the month of February. And then March, I'm thinking maybe full body. We'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll check y'all out next time. Have a good one.